Thriving inside systems that weren't built for us. What you need to know by Lauren Friedman. I say this to my clients often, sometimes gently, sometimes plainly, depending on what the moment calls for. You are not responsible for the systems of oppression that challenge you. What you are responsible for is learning how to thrive despite them without perpetuating further harm. That sentiment can feel confronting at first. I know it did for me. Many of us arrive at chronic illness, burnout, neurodivergence, or midlife body changes already carrying too much blame, too much shame, too many stories about personal failure layered on top of systemic harm. Healthcare systems that dismiss, work cultures built on endless output, social expectations that reward self-sacrifice and silence. Let me be clear, capitalism, white supremacy, and patriarchy are the larger systems at play here. They were all built with the success of one kind of person in mind: white, able-bodied, pre-disabled, cis-het men. None of that is your doing. At the same time, there's a quiet truth I've learned and keep learning in my own body. Waiting for systems to change before we're allowed to live well keeps us stuck. Responsibility in this sense isn't about grit or hustle or owning your part. It's about agency without self-violence. It's about asking different questions. What actually supports my body? What does thriving look like now, not before everything changed? How do I protect my energy, my health, my integrity at the same time? This kind of responsibility often looks unglamorous. It can mean resting when the world says push, advocating when it would be easier to disappear, choosing limits over approval, learning when to disengage rather than absorb harm. It also means staying aware of how our coping strategies affect others, not from a place of guilt, but from care. We don't have to reproduce harm to survive. We can build lives that are sustainable and relational. I don't believe thriving is an individual achievement. It's a practice shaped by access, support, timing, and luck. But I do believe this: you deserve a life that works for your body, even inside systems that don't and that were not designed for your success. And learning how to create that slowly, imperfectly, with help is not a moral failure. It's an act of self-respect.